For this video, we're going to have a look at setting up email accounts on site5.com. This is Ken from 4kp.com. So the first step is going to involve us getting to the backstage.site5.com and doing our normal email password login. Once we've done that, we will pop right into the dashboard here. And as I scroll down, you can see some of the different websites here, and depending on which one you want to add to the email account, that's the one you click on. So I'm going to do it for 4kp.com. And this will load up, and where we want to go to is My Email Center and Manage Email Accounts. So you'll see here that I have a few accounts already set up. And if I simply want to add one, then what I would do is type that in here. So let's say I want to do a PayPal. Then I would have to pick a password. Of course, you'd want the password to be something that is not easily guessed. So there we have a somewhat obscure password. And the quota allows you to establish how much space you want for each account. So the default here is 10 megabytes. So depending on how many emails you have as part of the package that you have for your website, that may determine how much you apply to the quota. I typically would put about 50 just because 10 seems a little light. So having said that, so then we just hit add. So it's showing all the details. Now these are important for when you have to set them up in your email software. So the POP server, the SMTP server, it's all the same. So it's usually the mail.yourdomain.com, and you would typically have to set it up with account as the full PayPal at 4kp.com with password. So having said that, I'm just going to go back for a minute here, and you'll notice that the new email account is now visible here. There are some things you can do right from this spot here, is you can click on the quota and adjust it. So even though the account is active, you can adjust the quota. You can also reset the password. It won't tell you what the existing password, but you can reset it. And you can actually go back into the configure, and it will auto-configure for some of the Microsoft email clients. And again, it goes into the details here as to how you might set up the incoming mail server and the outgoing mail server, etc. So let's click go back. The last thing that I wanted to show here is the webmail. Now the webmail is typically going to be your domain / the word webmail. The other way to get at it is, it's kind of convenient. You can actually get at it through this access point here. So if you click on, say, for PayPal, and then again it's going to be asking for your password right here. Let's see if I can get this right. And log in. Security warnings, will continue. And you'll notice here that they have actually 3 different email clients, or webmail clients I should say, for site5.com. It's really up to your personal preference. You can actually, as you see here, auto enable, which is kind of nice, so you don't have to keep selecting when you come to the screen. The other way to actually get to this, which is I'll open it up in the second spot here, is if I actually go to 4kp.com webmail, it's going to ask me for my password, so I'll do PayPal at 4kp.com, put in the password, and you'll notice when I click OK that you've actually come up to the exact same screen. So you're more likely to come through this avenue. However, I did want to show you that you can get it through the site admin at site5.com. So let's just pick Horde for now, and it's asking us to log in again. It has a calendar, so you have your mail going here, or you could have clicked mail up there. So I have no boxes, so let's make a new one. Show this in the picture, so I'll send it to another email at 4kp.com. And then you can hit send message. So that's a nice webmail way to look at things. I'm just going to log back out. And exit from here. So again, coming back to site admin, the webmail is a nice little feature that you can get under the manage email accounts. And the other item I wanted to talk to you about is the email forwarders. So just open that up. This is handy if you have some emails that, say you have a main email and you have some secondary ones. So the secondary one perhaps is something that you would like not so much to maintain, and you would more likely have it forwarded to a main email. So by simply adding a forwarder, so it says here, all emails sent to PayPal at 4kp.com will now be forwarded to info at 4kp.com. So that's an email forwarder. It will list them all here. You can have several based on the account and the way it's been set up. So there are a lot of other email features here. This will be it for this episode. So again, this has been an episode on how to set up email accounts on site5.com, and I'm Ken from 4kp.com.